Hey, welcome to another BoxLang quick tip. For today's quick tip, I'm going to talk about working with zip files. BoxLang provides multiple different functions and a component to all let you create, read, etc., extract zip files. Let's look at a couple of examples of this. So I'm going to begin by showing an example of creating a zip. For that, I'm going to use the compress function. I'm going to tell it that I want a zip as opposed to a gzip. I'm going to point to a source directory, and you can see over here it's just a couple of images and a PDF. I'm going to give it a destination, tell it to go ahead and overwrite if it already exists. And the last option is include base folder equals false. That will ensure that the zip doesn't have the folder itself as the root, but just the files. You don't need to use that, and there are more options. But let's just run this. Boxlang create zip. And now it's looking at that directory. It's getting those images, the PDF, and just creating a simple zip file called myzip.zip. So pretty easy. On the flip side, how do we extract it? Well, I have a script here that does a couple of things. So first, it's going to create a folder to extract my zip into. For that, I'm using directory create. Notice the ignore exist equals true. That's handy where you just want the code to say make the folder if not there. I am pointing to my zip file and I'm doing both a file exist and a is zip file. So I will ensure that that zip file exists and actually confirm that's actually a real zip file. So finally, I'm just going to extract. I'm going to tell it that, hey, my source is a zip. This is where it is. This is where I want you to extract to, and go ahead and overwrite. If we look at this now, I have one file there already, but we will just extract and see this run. And now we should see that folder populate with everything from that zip. And you can see, there we go. Now I am going to remove those files and we should see them go away. All right. And I'm going to show you a different example, which is kind of handy, where you can actually filter from the zip what you want to extract. Now, in this case, I'm just passing a glob, so star.pdf. You can also use a closure or a lambda for more complex logic. But now if I run this, and that is extract zip to, I should get only the PDF out. And bam, there you go. So compress, extract, two simple functions for doing really just one thing. There is also a zip component that does everything. And one of the features that I'll show here is just to list what's in a zip. So I'm not ready to extract yet. I just want to see what's in there. I'm just dumping it to string. So we will run boxlang.zip.bx. And you could see I get a bunch of results from that. And what's cool is that I can see things, for example, like how much it was compressed, the size, the date last modified, etc. I could basically do whatever makes sense within this zip file. So let me know if you have any questions in the video. I'm going to link to the documentation for these functions and enjoy.